Earlier this week, U.S. media reported that satellite imagery suggested Russia was preparing or might have already carried out tests of the experimental nuclear-powered cruise missile in the Arctic. Russia is preparing to test, or has already tested, a nuclear cruise missile with a range of thousands of kilometers, called Burevestnik or SSC-X-9 Skyfall, in the Arctic region. The U.S. newspaper, New York Times, reports this on the basis of satellite images and air traffic information. The region was also crossed by U.S. reconnaissance planes, and pilots were told to avoid flying over the airspace. According to the non-governmental organization Nuclear Threat Initiative, the measures implemented by the Moscow authorities are similar to those taken on the occasion of 13 previous tests carried out between 2017 and 2019. According to the Go, the Burevestnik is a strategic second-strike nuclear weapon intended for launch in response to a previous atomic attack on Russian soil. On the other hand, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov on Tuesday denied media reports alleging that Russia was planning to test a missile codenamed Burevestnik in the Arctic. "No, I cannot confirm this. I do not know where the New York Times journalists got that idea from. Apparently, they need to take a closer look at the satellite images," Peskov said when asked to comment on the allegations. Peskov said that Russia remains committed to the international nuclear test ban regime when asked to comment on remarks that the country should carry out a thermonuclear weapon test over Siberia to demonstrate its determination. "This has never occurred in the past, so I don't think that kind of discussion is possible now, from an official point of view," the spokesman added. The 9M730 Burevestnik Thunderbird is a new Russian missile with a nuclear propulsion system which is currently being developed. This missile has been shrouded in secrecy and only limited information on this weapon is available. If used in wartime, it is capable of destroying large urban areas and military targets. Russia has so far shared few details about the Burevestnik, which should be equipped with a solid fuel thruster engine and a small nuclear reactor to be activated in the air, capable of keeping the missile in flight for a long period of time. The Russian President, Vladimir Putin, first referred to the Burevestnik in a 2018 speech, including the missile in the list of 6 strategic weapons developed by Russia, including the Kinzhal ballistic missile and the Avangard hypersonic motor glider, capable of overcoming U.S. defenses existing. The New York Times reports satellite images taken on the morning of September 20th, which show numerous vehicles present at a Russian launch site in its Arctic region, including a truck with a trailer that appears to be the same size as the Burevestnik. Similar activities were also conducted in the area on the following the 28th of September. The Skyfall missile is built to fly at astounding speeds using a nuclear reactor that propels compressed air. In theory, the missile would be hypersonic with virtually unlimited range. Unlike a traditional ICBM, which is launched on a generally transparent flight path into the stratosphere and down to its target, the Skyfall will fly at low altitude, masking it from radar tracking. Furthermore, this weapon of terror could strike without warning when fully developed and deployed. Russian Ministry of Defense released a number of visualizations and even images of this missile, however these represent only a possible configuration. So far it is unknown how this missile looks like. The new missile with nuclear power unit was first officially announced in 2018. Its Western reporting name is SSC-X9 Skyfall. So far it is speculated that the Burevestnik has a booster motor which lifts it into the air and propels the missile to flight speed. Then a miniature nuclear reactor kicks in. Russian sources claim that this missile has unlimited range due to its nuclear power unit. Some sources claim that the nuclear reactor powers an electric motor, which drives compressor and turbine. In this way the air is compressed and pushed out of the missile for propulsion. Nuclear reactor would allow the missile to reach any target on the globe and maneuver in order to avoid missile defense systems along its way. It seems that the Burevestnik is a stealthy subsonic missile. The Burevestnik missile is clearly capable of carrying low-yield nuclear warheads, though it can be also fitted with conventional warheads. Most likely that this cruise missile it was designed to be carried by ground-based vehicles, such as MZKT-7930 special-wheeled chassis with 8x8 configuration. It is also possible that the Burevestnik missile can be based on warships.